Hey, what's up guys? Danny from Danny Mac's Kitchen. Great to see you as always. I hope we have some mushroom lovers out there today. And no, not those kinds of mushrooms. We're not going to be seeing any like funky colors or unicorns or anything like that. Plus, that would be reserved for like a baking episode, like brownies or cookies. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Why did the mushroom leave the party, guys? Because there wasn't mushroom. No. Okay, there's a mushroom. He's at a bar. He's chatting up this really hot lady and wants to take her home. And she says, all right, why am I going to go home with you guys? And he's like, honey, because I'm a fun guy. No? Okay, I'll stop right there. Guys, I love mushrooms. I love them because of their diversity, their texture, and all the different flavors. And I have an awesome side dish for you guys. It could be either as a side dish or just a snack. We're gonna show you how to make awesome portabella fries, and we're gonna serve it with a zesty horseradish dipping sauce. So excited. Let me show you guys how it's done. This sauce rocks, guys, and I'm going to show you how it's done. It's very simple, but it's going to take 8 ounces of sour cream, place it in a large bowl, add another 8 ounces of mayonnaise. I have some Worcestershire sauce here, I'm going to say about a tablespoon. Let's dump that in. Some horseradish, about 3 tablespoons. And some honey. This is about 2 tablespoons as well. It's going to give it a nice little sweetness to kind of counteract the spiciness of horseradish. So let's do that, and we're just going to whisk this until fully combined. Make sure you mix this all together. Get all these nice, delicious flavors combined. Season with salt and pepper according to your taste, of course. And once everything's combined, we're just going to plop this in the fridge, and we're allowed it to chill for about a half an hour. So first, what I like to do is I have these ginormous portobello mushrooms. They're insane. They're like 6 inches across, which is fantastic for this presentation. I like to just grab a spoon and just start scraping the ribs out. The reason I'm doing this is because, you know, we're going to be frying these, and a lot of times these ribs can like break off and really just like turn your oil into crap and just makes it a big mess. So it takes 2 seconds to just do this, and yeah, we'll move on. So as you can see, this is what the mushrooms look like when you move the ribs. Pretty simple. Now I just want to start slicing them into fries, if you will, or fry type of form. And I find it best that have like this, the underside of the mushroom facing you when you do this. And just grab a large knife and just start cutting them into fries. I think if you do it the other way, a lot of times the mushroom will break, and we really don't want that. So just use extreme caution and care. Watch your fingers. So guys, basically you want pieces like this. They're about, I don't know, I'd say like 1/4 inch thick or in width, nice and long. It's really going to work perfectly, and it's going to make an awesome presentation. Okay guys, what I've done is I have a bowl here separate with about 1.5 cups of buttermilk and regular milk. I have a bowl behind it. This is Wondra Flour, which I love using because it's wonderful, and it is like really, really fine, and I seasoned it just with a little salt and some cayenne pepper, about a teaspoon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these mushrooms over here a little at a time because they're fragile. I'm going to place them in the milk mixture. Let's do like 4 at a time for now. You know, get them nice and coated. They will absorb some of the milk. And what we're going to do is we're going to place it right in the flour. Afterwards, just toss them around. Be careful not to break them. But as you can see, the flour is really adhering to this. And next up, what we're going to do is we're going to grab a strainer, and we're going to strain off any excess flour before we continue. Very gently take the mushrooms, just place them in here. And like I said, gently, because as you can see, it's breaking a little bit. That's okay, but you don't want that. And just give it a quick little toss just to get off any additional flour. And we're just going to put them on a separate plate. So we have a large pot here filled with vegetable oil. You want it like roughly like 350 degrees. And to test that, I have this poor little straggly mushroom that got all broken, and we're going to use him as the test subject. So let's just dip it in a little bit. And you can see sizzling. Perfect. So let's take him out and let's add the better looking pieces. Just drop them in. I'm going to drop in like maybe like 5 at a time. And we're going to cook these for about 4 minutes. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put in like 6 or 8. All right. Try and keep them submerged using a pair of tongs. and they're gonna turn golden brown and beautiful. So after about 3 minutes, I'm gonna use this cool strainer. If you don't have this, that's fine. Use a pair of tongs, whatever you have at your disposal. And I'm gonna scoop them up. I wanna drain off any of the excess oil. I have a plate ready with some paper towels on there, and I'm just gonna set them aside to drain. So let's finish this up. We're gonna take our fried mushrooms, at least some of them. I'm gonna put them in a bowl. And what we're gonna do is, we're just gonna add some Parmesan cheese and some parsley. Give it a little sprinkle. And we're just gonna give this just a really light toss. You don't wanna break up the mushrooms, so be like really careful. All right guys, let's plate this up. I have an amazing bowl. I have some parchment paper with some little funky papers coming out of it, which will absorb the oil too when you put the fries in. But yeah, let's get these in here. I have the sauce ready to go on the side. I'm loving this. You are gonna love it too, because it's such a great alternative to like French fries and just makes like such a ridiculous snack. And this is what I'm talking about. Now you're gonna love it. A little extra parsley. Voila. Enjoy, guys. Guys, how super cool and easy was that? Bet you didn't know you could do that with portobello mushrooms, right? Well, in fact, you can do this with most mushrooms using the same preparation. The thing is, the cooking times vary. So what I'm gonna do for you guys is in the description below, I'm gonna take the most common of mushrooms and I'm gonna put the cooking times. So this way, if you want to experiment at home by yourselves, you'll have a guide to do so. And oh my God, that sauce, that horseradish sauce, if you like burgers or steak sandwiches, oh my God, slather it all over it. It is to die for. And also use it as a dip for like vegetables and like crudité. Sick, amazing guide. I had a blast with you today. If you enjoyed today's recipe, please give us a thumbs up, share this with your friends and family. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so now for the best weekly video recipes. I had a blast as usual with you guys. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Danny from Danny Mac's Kitchen.